Good morning, brothers and sisters. Have you shouted for joy yet? Let us give thanks and shout for joy for what we have. What you and I have possessed are a lot. But I'd like to ask you, what you have really possessed, it can last forever and is very valuable. That's right, it's the Lord Himself. The Lord belongs to us. Why? For we have united with the Lord forever. The Bible said we have united in one spirit with Him. In other words, the one who is the nearest and closeness to us is the Lord Himself. He has the power of an indestructible life. He dwells in our hearts. His union with us is organic. He is sharing His richness and life with us. He is sharing all His belongings with us. Do you know there is nothing can separate us from the Lord? Not even a tiny little thing. It cannot be. The life that we have is definitely the glorious life. I'd like to sing a hymn with you in Hymnal 278, One Spirit with the Lord. When we sing, we can look at the sky to enjoy the glorious Lord has lived in our hearts. He surrounds us and embraces us. Love, boundless love, to the Lord ever I'm joined. One in spirit, ever closeness to Him. Enter into the untold riches of Christ. Exalt Him high. Here is my role, my life. The glorious Lord in my heart ever abides. Living union, I am His, He is mine. Never alone, living sweetness day and night. As close as one, splits not we for a world. Deeper union than the branches with the vine. Deepest union beyond her body tie. One in spirit, no hindrances we draw nigh. Here I as one, what precious bliss of mine is now in me, to be my glorious life. Day and night supplies my every need inside. He is my drive, nourishes, transforms and guides. Through me His light, glory and love to shine. The first sentence of the lyrics is so precious. It is the boundless love that I join with the Lord. Is there anything which is better than united with the Lord? Not only I belong to Him forever, the Trinity God belongs to us eternally. There is nothing better than getting God Himself. This is the blessing which beyond the imagination of man. We have never think of beyond we are saved, beyond the various spiritual blessings we receive. What a costly grace is this! How precious that I can unite it with the Lord forever, to be His most loved forever. May our hearts be attracted by His infinite love. We can live a life which is closely united with the Lord from morning to night, to have the fellowship of love with Him. The verses I'd like to share with you today is in the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 7, verse 2. And it said, "For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." And I also like to read another verses in the Gospel according to Mark, chapter 4, verse 24. And it said, "And he said to them, pay attention to what you hear. With the measure you use, it will be measured to you, and still more will be added to you." The verses here mentioned, with the measure you use, it will be measured to you, especially mentioned about the judgment. It has the principle of we reap what we sow. It means that what you reap is what you sow. And with what measure you judge, and you'll be judged by this measure. In the Gospel according to Mark, especially mentioned, God used the same measure that we use, and more will be added to us. It means if we are measuring people in a negative way, then God will use the same way to measure us. But if we are using the positive measures and with appreciation to others and to bless others, then we are seeking the best interests of others. It is selfless, it's complete, and it's treasurable. God will bless us with the same blessings. I really like there are extra wordings in the Gospel according to Mark, and still more will be added to you. This is the heart of the Lord. The Lord wants us to give selflessly, to bless others. When we do it this way, the blessing of God will be added to us. There is words mentioned, good measure, plastered down, shaken together, running over, will be put into our lap. As you can see, the heart of God really wants us to have a bold heart, to see the true value of man. Everyone is so precious and worthy for us to love and to give. For everyone is created by God. Do you remember Job? And the Lord restored the fortunes of Job when he prayed for his friends, and the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Brothers and sisters, we can be the blessing of others in any circumstances. May the Lord help us to have a bigger measure in our hearts. I'd like to tell you a story. There was a lady worked in a meat processing factory. After finishing her work, she went to the cold storage warehouse to have the routine checking, but the door has shut accidentally, so she was trapped in the cold storage. Although she shouted as loud as she could and knocked the door as hard as she could, but no one could hear her shouting or the noise that she made. And most of the staff were off work already. No one could hear what was going on in this freezing warehouse. After 5 hours, she was getting close to the jaws of death. The security guard in the factory has opened the door and saved her miraculously in the end. And the lady asked him later on why he went to open the door, for this is not his routine duty. And the security guard explained, "I have worked in this factory for 35 years. There were a few hundred staff walked in and out this factory every day, but only you will say good morning to me every day when you are coming to work, and you will say goodbye to me when you're off every night. Nobody valued me in this factory but you. You came to work as usual and say good morning to me, but it was so strange that no one said goodbye to me. So where did you go today? Then I decided to go around the factory and looked for you. Brothers and sisters, there are someone sees themselves valuable when we say to them good morning or goodbye. What a great comfort we can give. We can really warm up others. What kind of measure that you use? Do you find the one around you is important and valuable? Is there anyone you see is transparent? Have you overlooked him? I hope we can see our position in God's heart are irreplaceable and important. May we value every brothers and sisters and every person around us. May the Lord bless us. Let us sing the hymn again. We have united with the Lord. Let us love and value everyone with the Lord, to give them warmth